don't love it.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
Let's go now.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. It's Eckler again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Come on, come on. Set. Don't be lying. Set, tempo, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Josh Palmer, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
That's out wide for Palmer. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. That's complete to Palmer. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Okay, great.
Running on first down, Eckler. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that first down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
First and 10, it's Willis. Downfield throw tip, but he still got it. A good pickup there, a 22.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play, but again, I give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it, made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip, but used his size. I mean, tight ends, going up and getting it, sometimes they can knock people out of the way and finish the play.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up second and 7. At the Titans' 8-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 18 Randall, 18 Randall. Trap 50, trap 60. Ready?
Willis. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
2nd and 3. Touchdown. Great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Willis. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Trey Hendrickson, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 22. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Titan football.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Flushed out right.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now Willis to throw.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now Willis on 3rd down.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Someone's closing in on the lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Drop 60, drop 60. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Willis on 4th down.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Willis will look to throw on first down. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Catch is made by Metcalf. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Eckler is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Jaguars 10, Titans 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, Crash. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
And they'll get this down to the 10. First down now with that clock rolling. They'll look to throw again. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Let's go now.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Jags will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down.
Come on.
The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And they run the option on second down.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got a man, it's London.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Willis will look to throw it.
Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Up the middle with Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Tackled on the play by Kyer Elam. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Come now. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hey, smash Broncos.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He's got his man London right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Over the middle, caught by London.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throws right back to London, complete again. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
First and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw again.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That's a Titans touchdown. John Smith, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are an extra point away from
winning
this ball game here. The final moments of the third.
Fuck them. We going for 2, nigga.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't.
Oh, my God, bro.
Conversion there, but unsuccessful. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First down, Jaguars.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Willis. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything.
You want me to blitz, nigga? Okay, I'll blitz, nigga.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
Better go for 2. You better go for 2. You better go for 2.
Fourth quarter lead. So these two teams matching each other's scores.
So I'm going for 2 when I score.
Touchdown that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay, ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Rig.
That's good. What a tight
Go check. Cut 19. Cut 19.
at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Into the hands of London. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally taken down at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
That's out wide for Palmer.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
It's again complete to Palmer.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw again.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from yield line times. They've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
18, 5 years. Hurt. Panther 11.
Back to throw, Willis. Catch is made by Metcalf.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
I'm going to win this game, bro. I'm going to win this game.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm going to win this game.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
Now a 2nd and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
79 Broncos. 65 Cats. Go street.
Here's Willis.
Able to shake him off. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker.
That looked great when he first took off because
Go for it, nigga.
there was room to run.
Go for it.
In his sight. But I
Go for it. Let's go.
Close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I got too much time.
This is 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 on the ball. Check. Hurt. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
London holds this one in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He's back to throw.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Check, smash, check, 18, Pioneer. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Let's go now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll look to throw, and it's caught.
What's up? Let's go.
We are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
Read the look. Read the look. Street. Street.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here's 1st down.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
79 Broncos. Hey, Trash. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Willis.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And we'll get this up only to about the 33. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Rig. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together, and I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely, that would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. Eluding the pressure right.
Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down throw coming by Willis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Willis to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And this is going to wind up left. Well strong, but it's no good. And that changes everything here in OT.
And now that changes things in a big way because you're forced to try a long field goal to hopefully get something out of the opening
So
drive
fucking side,
and it's unsuccessful. And now on the other sideline, maybe you just need a couple of first downs, get your own kicker set up with a chance to win this game.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play.
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield, you're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Check smash.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Here's Willis.
And the Titans able to bring him down.
How about corner Kobe Bryant coming in to make the save? Willis to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
3rd down and 13.
19 tight.
Throwing, Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game. And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's
That was quick, bro.
already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
I'm gonna block this bitch. I'm gonna block it.
In the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be
I'm gonna
set
block it.
up at long last for a potential game winner.
I'm gonna block it.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Jaguars have won the game.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and Let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for Jacksonville, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.